Itachi Uchiha, the man with the philosophy of a Hokage at age 7. But even with all that genius, he made the greatest mistake of all. He lied to himself. Itachi grew up in a clan boiling with hatred and rebellion. His father Fugaku led the coup against Konoha, preparing to drench the village in blood to restore the clan's pride. He stood at a crossroad between loyalty for his clan or loyalty to the village. And in that darkness, the only light Itachi had was Shisui. Shisui believed that Uchiha could be saved through understanding. He even tried to use his Koto Amatsukami to stop the coup peacefully. But when Shisui sacrificed himself, Itachi lost that voice of love, reason, and trust. So instead, Itachi chose the path of hatred. He slaughtered his entire clan, believing that carrying the burden of hate alone could protect peace. He convinced himself that isolating Sasuke, forcing him to live in hatred, it would make him strong enough to one day redeem the clan and be its savior by killing Itachi, who had been deemed a criminal. But in doing so, Itachi denied his own truth, his own heart, and even his brother. He admitted it all in the end. True strength only comes from acknowledging who you are. So in that emotional moment where we all teared up, where he's saying goodbye to Sasuke, he said sorry. Why? Because he failed to trust in love over hatred. He sent Sasuke down the wrong path. Now, how is this connected to Sarada? Because we're trying to debunk all the haters stating that she's a trash character, she's the worst Uchiha, and this is very bad writing, right? So, unlike her uncle, she doesn't lie to herself. Her Mangekyō Sharingan didn't awaken through loss, it awakened through love. Sarada is the living answer to both Itachi's regret and Sasuke's redemption. She embodies what Itachi realized too late, that true strength comes not from carrying hatred, but from acknowledging your true feelings and self. That's why in 2 Blue Vortex chapter 25, Sarada openly confesses her love for Boruto, admitting that he is the bond she's willing to fight for no matter what. Her Mangekyō Sharingan is called Ohirume, and it's a power that could only manifest from breaking the cycle of hatred that defined the Uchiha for centuries, allowing her to unlock the strongest dojutsu ever in the clan, destroying Ryu instantly, who scales to Atsuki. The writers of Boruto clearly know what they're doing, as Itachi's words are in the story, because when Kakashi went around to film the students in his disguise, Sarada addressed the famous inspirational lines Itachi bestowed upon Naruto. Sarada stated, "My goal is to become the Hokage, so first I have to become a worthy shinobi, one who is acknowledged by everyone." So with Sarada admitting that her love for Boruto is what keeps her going to get her dream, and she even admits that's what makes her get even stronger, living to her uncle's ideals, a lot of people still say, well, this is crap, saying she got the Mangekyō too easily and the writing itself is bad. But once again, let's debunk this, because I'm going to prove that Boruto's story is a direct continuation of Naruto's core themes. Remember, the original Naruto manga was all about the cycle of hatred, how pain leads to revenge, revenge fuels hatred, and hatred leads to endless war. That's why every Uchiha who awakened the Mangekyō Sharingan before Sarada, they did it through loss and despair. But Boruto flips the script. It's now about the cycle of love. How far are you willing to go for your bonds? Would you sacrifice yourself, kill to protect someone, or even defy the entire world just to save them? That's why Sarada's Mangekyō isn't trash writing. It's the natural evolution of the story. It shows the Uchiha legacy has entered a new era. Sarada follows the same dream that every great Uchiha before her secretly longed for, and she even admits that Naruto is her idol. But the key difference is that Naruto taught Sarada something no Uchiha before her truly followed, and that's the philosophy of Ninshu that Hagoromo taught. In chapter 708, Sarada recalls Naruto's words, the idea that every single person in the village should be treated as family, and later she reminds Kawaki of this exact teaching, proving that her path to Hokage isn't about fear or domination like, let's say, Madara. But the seed of Itachi's final lesson was planted long before Sarada's Mangekyō Sharingan. In the Naruto Gaiden manga, remember when Sarada questions her own parentage because she got the blood results thinking that Karen was her real mother. She then gets angry thinking that she lived a lie, just like Sasuke did when Itachi made all those mistakes, never telling him the truth. So in parallel, Sarada then asks Naruto, why should I care about strangers or anyone that isn't blood related? This meant if she couldn't even understand love inside her own family, how could she believe in protecting the entire village? Now, to enjoy more peak fiction about Boruto, watch this video on your screen right now.